my mind. There's no other place. Can't you read the signs? Everything is fast and moving. Break these chains I've tried removing. No one wants to speak the evil truth. No one wants to speak the evil truth. Trying as you might, there's no need to sweat. Open up your heart. Pretending not to change behavior. No one ever was your savior. No one wants to speak the evil truth. No one wants to speak the evil truth. Everything is fast and moving. Break these chains I've tried removing. Pretending not to change behavior. No one ever was your savior. No one wants to speak the evil truth. No one wants to speak the evil truth. No one wants to speak the evil truth. When the sun disappears on the horizon, when the night breeze fills the air, I remember a place and it takes me back to a place with old friends. Oh, oh. So you think you remember a time and place long ago? I wanna go back to the places in my mind. Take me back to those old days, there with you and all street, saw you leaning on that beat-up truck. Sunburned smile as wide as the sky, you got that wildfire running in your eyes. Creaking porch boards groaning underneath, barefoot hot from a sunburned stone. Your laugh echoes through the pine trees tall, little bit of sweet dangling in the rough. Hang on, sassy, don't you let go. Road, winding through your soul. Hold that line like a southern belle. Hang on, sassy, raise a little hell. Ripped jeans torn, no pretty disguise, fighting naps with your southern grace. Whispered secrets in the dogwood shade, you got that rebel girl never gonna fade. Faded map to a nowhere town, cicadas buzzing like a lullaby. Down that old dirt road we ride, night falls but we're still alive. Hang on, sassy, don't you let go. Rodeo winding through your soul. Hold that line like a southern belle. Hang on, sassy, raise a little hell. Hang on, sassy, don't you let go. Rodeo winding through your soul. Hold that line like a southern belle. Hang on, sassy, raise a little hell. Ripped jeans torn, no pretty disguise, fighting ants with your southern grace. Whispered secrets in the dogwood shade, you got that rebel girl never gonna fade. Hang on, sassy, don't you let go. Rodeo winding through your soul. Hold that line like a southern belle. Hang on, sassy, raise a little hell.
Hey, it's me, Cup of Joe. You can hang out with me this Friday, Cup of Joe Live, Free For All Friday at the Astute Tourist on YouTube, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. See y'all there.
It's Cup of Joe Live. With Jimmy, the Astute Tourist. Featuring the Wally Grimshaw Orchestra. The best sip of the day. With special guest Trouser Cat and the Ford Man, Kenneth Oakes. This day in history in your weather. Here's Jimmy.
Good Friday morning, everybody. I'm Jimmy, your Astute Tourist. It is Friday, July 25th, 2025. I can't believe I get the date correct. This chemo brain takes over sometimes. But good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. It is, in fact, Free For All Friday. I'm running solo today. Scott was up all night with a meeting, and Dee Dee is working. But I'm sure they'll be back at some point next week. I want to, like I said, thank you all for joining me this morning. It's good to be back on a Friday, a free-for-all Friday. I hope you guys had a great week. One more work day, and then it's the weekend. Maybe some of you guys are starting the weekend off today, Every day runs into each other for me right now since I've been home convalescing, but doing rather well, feeling good. Had a great week this week. Probably feeling the best I have since I was released from the hospital. I have a good amount of energy. I come out of the gate running, and then maybe by about 3 p.m., I start to wane a little bit, but I'm still feeling great. Been walking. We've been doing the walking. The dog. There you go. The doctor wants me to walk, and so yesterday we did over a mile. Took the dogs with us, and feeling real good, feeling strong, feeling happy, staying positive. I think we're definitely on the backside of everything that has gone on over the last year. It is day 58, so we are getting close to 60. One more appointment on Monday, and then I go bi-weekly. So we'll go every other Monday from now on, and hopefully they're going to maybe cut back on some of the meds. I take a laundry list full of medication. 17 pills in the morning, 2 at noontime, and then 4 before bed. Yeah, I need a break from some of those. But honestly, as long as they keep doing their thing, doesn't matter how many I take. So waiting for my hair to grow back. That's the big thing. My head's getting cold. But yeah, heck yeah, good to be here. Good to be back. Feeling great, and can't wait to be able to get out of the house. September 5th will be day 100 for me, and that's when the doctor said she will start to give me a little bit more leash to be able to go out and possibly have a meal at a restaurant. Get my Jersey Mike's, which one of my favorite sub shops around. We have some good local places too, but there's something about Jersey Mike's. Their bread is just so good. And, not allowed to have deli meat right now, so I can't wait for that. But just to hang out with some friends and get out and see some bands. It's a long time coming, but it'll be here soon enough. So how's everybody doing? I hope you had a great weekend. Let's go over the chat and say good morning to some folks. Sharon is here. Good morning, Sharon. Good to see you. She's got 222 pairs of earrings, fixing to start making the next pair. My goodness, I think you should probably sell some before you make any more. You do what you want, my friend. Whatever makes you happy, right? Scott's here. Like I said, he was up late working, so he won't be there. But good morning, Scott. Good to see you. Dee Dee says, good morning. Y'all are. How y'all are? I'm doing great, as I said. So it's good to see you. She is working. Keep going there, Sassy. Hang on. Aaron Smith is here. Double A. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you. That's right. You can handle the evil truth for sure. That was a song inspired me by watching some of the political news one day, and I got inspired to write that. But John Gaylor is here, one of my good buddies. He's been with me for a long time. Good morning, John. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us as always. Who else we got in the house here? We got Joe Hupp coming all the way from down under. The plunder from down under, Joe Hupp. It is evening there. It's just after 8 p.m. Good evening to you, Joe. I hope everything is going well. I hope you had a good week. And it's good to see you as we run through the list of folks. Don't forget to hit the like button and share us out. And if you are inclined, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. We appreciate that. Kimberly Lovell is here. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in as always. Kim is saying hi to everybody. The entire chat. Indeed. Denise loves that song. I know. That's why I played it. And I'll get you a copy of it. I thought I sent you that already, but apparently not. I will definitely send that out to you. Make sure that you get a copy for yourself. It is early. I like to say that we're the first morning live show. I know there's some that go a little bit before me, but We were the first. We are the first. And I'm glad you stick with us all these years. Have our morning, our cup of Joe, first thing in the morning. And Joe likes the coffee cup. Yep. I must say that it was the turnip that inspired me. Sexy turnip. Hi, everyone. I'm a sexy turnip. Love it. Shirley from Glitter World is here. Grand Rising. Indeed. Good to see you, Shirley. Thank you for coming in. Shirley's been with us, too, for a good time. A good amount of time. And she's up there in Newfoundland. And we appreciate you. Yeah, I'm smiling. I'm telling you, I'm feeling good these days. Like I said, by the afternoon, I get pretty tired, but feeling good. Glad to be. It's about time. It's hard to describe the feeling, how I've been feeling, because you don't feel sick per se. It's just you feel off. And it's what I call squirrely. Shirley will know. Shirley knows about squirrely. But yeah, feel squirrely, like you're kind of coming out of your skin and just not feeling good. And a lot of brain fog. I still get the brain fog, obviously, when I can't speak correctly. But my mom is here. Good morning, Mom. Your air's not working? Yuck. That's not good. Get the fans going, Mom. Open the doors and get the fan going. Hopefully you're going to have it fixed today. Thanks, Kim. I appreciate that. Like I said, it's good to be able to start feeling good again. You know, after a while, you get sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. And I don't know if it's all the walking I've been doing, but or I think it's a little bit of both, just strengthening my body, and then we're getting further away from that day zero that I'm feeling well. So they had me up walking in the wee hours of the day after I had my surprise sliced plum open surgery 2 years ago. Yeah, the day after they stopped the chemo, they came in, pulled the covers off, and said, "Get up, put your slippers on, and start walking." Walking the halls. Dee Dee knows. The nurses cracked the whip, but it's for a good reason. I had Jersey Mike's. Oh yeah, rub it in. It's all my fault. It is good, right? They make good sandwiches for a chain. A chain sub shop. Their subs are fantastic. I'm sorry, I'll say it all the time. Joe says he likes Firehouse subs that come in Australia. No kidding. Yeah, I've had Firehouse subs. They're not bad, but I'm on a Jersey Mike's kick. I think I told this story the day that when I was in the hospital the first time in April. I was there for 5 weeks, and I didn't have any meal or food restrictions when I get out. We were on the day I was coming home on the highway. We stopped at Jersey Mike's. I told Colleen, "Stop at Jersey Mike's. I want a sandwich," because the hospital food, as you've heard me say many times, horrible, terrible food. Hey, look who is here. Angie is here. Good morning. Haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. Good afternoon, I should say to you. It's lunchtime where she is in Germany. But I appreciate you coming in. One of the happiest, you want to see a happy person? You go over to her vlogs and see her. There's a bright-eyed, happy, just, she'll lift your spirits for sure. So if you haven't connected, Ange, put in hashtag PMA, and you can drop your link. That way guys in the chat can find you. Let's see, who else do we have here? Here we go. That is it. John says, yes, it's not for the better. The last couple of weeks I've been overrun with Dio fanatics. with Dio fanatics, like Ronnie James Dio. I'm going back in the chat to see if I missed something. You mean Ronnie James Dio? I don't know. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, speaking of Ronnie James Dio and you know, rock and rollers that have gone way too early. We lost Ozzy this week, 76 years old. Finally succumbed to his battle with Parkinson's disease. And then first it was Malcolm Jamal Warner from The Cosby Show. He tragically drowned on a family vacation. And that was kind of terrible news. And then the passing of Ozzy. Then we lost Hulk Hogan and Chuck Mangione. Both passed away yesterday. Chuck Mangione was in his 80s. He was like 86 years old, so he was up there. But Hulk Hogan was 71. I know he'd been sick. Apparently, he was in the hospital. And John says, yes, his childhood home is 3 houses down from me. Yeah, and he used to live in New Hampshire as well. He lived in Rochester, New Hampshire. I don't know for how long and what time era, probably the 70s. But yeah, Ronnie James Dio. He was in Rainbow and then Black Sabbath. Plus, he had a solo career. One of my favorites of all time. I see, Joe. Yeah, you talked about his town. His nickname is Husky Town, as its main industry was truck building. The truck manufacturer was Brockway. Very nice. Yeah, but sad news this week. We lost. And then now, of course, there's the chemo brain, but we lost a guitar player as well. Died yesterday. Forgive me. I think Uriah Heep, maybe. Forgive me for that. There's my brain not working, but yeah, it's sad. I was talking with a good friend of mine. In fact, my friend Bobby. We're going to be starting a podcast here pretty soon. I was working with him the other day, getting him all set up. He got an iMac and getting his microphones and headphones and all that stuff set up, and we're going to start doing our podcasting. But yeah, him and I were saying that you know, as two musicians, you know, you have heroes, rock and roll heroes, and man, we're at that age now. We're starting to lose them all, and it's hard for me to take. You know, I know it's life, but it's tough. It's real tough doing that. Okay, that's right. That's right, Aaron. Thank you, brother. It was Golden Earring, George Cummins. I read that this morning, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? We need a break. All our rock and roll heroes and our you know, Chuck Mangione was jazz, but and Hulk Hogan, obviously, and Jamal Warner, actors and entertainers, but still. These are the people we grew up on, and, you know, it's too bad. Look who was here with us. Scotty J Travels is here. Scotty J is here. I love your commercials that you do for your live streams. Talk about energy, man. You are the Energizer Bunny. I love it. You got it down pat. Good job, Scotty. It's good to have you with us this morning. I appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, we could certainly, Joe. Let's have a moment of silence for sure. Take a moment to think about the people that passed this week. So. All right, there you go. It's hard, and we reflect on those folks that we're gonna miss for sure, but they'll live forever in infamy, as they say, throughout their music and their television. and movies and that. Hulk Hogan was in one of the Rocky movies, of course, and he's going to be swirling this. Let's do this.
Wake up.
Good morning.
Damn, it's fluffy. And hot.
Today's gonna be good. Gonna find my way.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Today's gonna be good. No matter what they say.
That's right, everybody. Today and every day is going to be good no matter what they say. Don't let the bastards bring you down. Good morning, everybody. Best sip of the day. Cheers, everybody. I hope no matter what you're drinking this morning, doesn't have to be coffee. I've switched over to tea. Got a little English breakfast tea going on this morning. I hope you're going to have a good day. It is the best sip of the day, and it is Friday. Time to usher in the weekend for sure. Hopefully, you all have the weekend off. I know some people have to work, but if you do, just try to make it the best work ever. Again, your attitude reflects your attitude. Your attitude reflects your altitude in life. If you're happy, you'll definitely be flying high. So flying high again, right, Ozzy? For sure. But there you go. Plus, your mug is taller than the one they made, aren't they? This is a 15-ounce mug. And I am a sponsor of the Cup of Joe morning merchandise. If you guys want to get one of these mugs, let me know. Go to the Astute Tourist at gmail.com and we'll work it out. And I'm not sure what I'm going to be charging for them yet. Maybe if you know what a fair price for a 15-ounce mug is going for, you can let me know. I don't know what we were charging for them before. It was up there though. 15 or 16 bucks, something like that. But speaking of that, we also have the 12-ounce Astute Tourist mugs that we'll be selling as well in the store. So check that out if anybody's interested in any of the swag. And we're also making the tumblers. I showed you guys these the other day. This one's a full wrap on it. It's got the compass. I always get that back. It's got the compass on it. It's an airplane up top there, and it's on like a map. So there you go. So that's there you go, the Astute Tourist tumbler. And we'll be making t-shirts. I made a when I start paying for postage. Well, that's it. Colleen working in retail. She's gonna help me figure that out. I don't know if we'll just include free shipping, which it's not really free. The postage will be buried in the price, but I'm not sure how we're gonna do that yet. Like I said, she's the expert. I know nothing about it, but there you go. And we'll be giving some of these away too, and some as prizes when we start playing games again. And that I got to figure that out as well. Right now, it's hard for me to make it to the UPS store because of my condition. They won't let me go out anywhere. So, but there you go. So there's some swag, and if you guys want to help support the channel, not free included, right? Exactly, John. Shipping is included. What is wrong if a person who has no debt can pay cash, yet not allowed to rent a place because they have no credit rating? That's weird. I guess the credit rating shows that you're a good, I don't know, you're good with money and that you're not going to balk on paying the rent. I think that's why they do that. It's kind of stupid because, you in this country, in order to get credit, you have to have debt. If you carry no debt, you don't have any credit. You know, for the young people too, starting out, and they have no debt, and they have a job, and they're working. They can't rent something. They can't buy a car. They can't rent a hotel room without a credit card. It's kind of weird. It seems ass backwards, but I think that's. I'm not going to get into it, but it seems like it's the start of making you a slave to the man. But there you go. Dee Dee says it's now over 70 cents for a first-class stamp. Is that right? Good Lord, I haven't sent him a letter in a long time, but oh, they'll pick it up here at the house? Is that an extra charge? You guys are so smart. That's why I have you. You guys show me the ways. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button, share us out, subscribe if you are inclined. Type PMA, hashtag PMA in the chat, and that'll drop your link. And that way you all can support each other. Don't forget, if you do go over, watch 2 or 3, at least 3-minute videos each. Watch them in their entirety. Leave a comment on those, like those, and then if you are so inclined, you can sub to their channel. That's the right way to do it. That way, you'll keep them as a sub, and they'll keep you as a sub, and it won't. It will keep the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, in place, and you'll be doing it right. So, yeah, debt is insane. Believe me, I have some debt myself. I carry some debt, so I think we all do. Most of us do, anyways. It's an extra charge, transportation expenses to get to your house. Yeah, I don't know if I want to dump that on to the customer, but I could probably send Colleen. She's been going out and doing some stuff anyway. She has to be careful and wear a mask when she goes, and then of course slather up with the alcohol hand sanitizer and that when she gets back. But I see you survived Thirsty Thursday trivia. That's right. I forgot last night was Thirsty Thursday. Thank you, Angie. It's good to see you. And don't forget to drop your link on the way out. That way people can connect with your channel. Love you, and say hi to your husband and the kids and all that. And enjoy the rest of your afternoon for sure. All right, there you go. Let's do this. Weather Watch Now, the portion of the show where we do the weather where I am, where you are, all points around the world. See what the day is going to be like weather-wise. And here in the greater New England area, southern New Hampshire, it is currently 72 degrees and cloudy. Looks like the sun will be out at some time. Well, yeah, the sun's not going to really come out today, but the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar. Today it's going to be, like I said, it's currently 72 degrees. We've got a high of 89 today. It's going to be hot and humid, 35% chance of thunder showers. Tomorrow, it's going to be a high of 84 with a low of 64. Probably sunny day tomorrow with clear skies. And then Sunday looks like we have 40% chance of rain, and the high will be 80 degrees. Next week, we're going to jump right back up into the 90s. So we are knees deep in summer here in New England, and for most of the northern hemisphere, it is summertime now anyway. All right, let's go over to the Wonder Map and see what it's like in your area. Let me get the map up here. All right, there you go. There is the map, and you can see here, it's pretty clear, just some high clouds. Like I said, it's cloudy here today, but 40% chance of rain. Is that what they say? 35% chance. So it doesn't look like it's going to be too crazy. Canada and points in northern Maine, in New Brunswick and that, they're getting some high clouds and thunder showers. Looks like Newfie is cloudy pretty much throughout the country, but we make our way down the eastern seaboard. It all looks pretty clear. Down around Pittsburgh and West Virginia, they got some scattered thunder showers there happening possibly. But everything down the eastern seaboard looks good. Paradise is looking good as well. Although mom's not feeling good because she lost her AC, so hopefully they'll get that fixed for you, Mom. Out in the Gulf of America, they got some scattered clouds and some scattered showers more out towards the Gulf Coast of Texas. Nothing too crazy. It looks like if you're cruising out there, it's going to be a great day. And for those that are cruising, God bless you. We all wish we were with you. But in the central states, Kansas, Oklahoma, parts of Missouri, they're getting whacked. Kansas, hopefully, I don't see any red there, so they're not having any tornadoes or anything there. But they get some nasty storms there as well. It gets hot and humid, and hopefully those folks will be safe. Texas looks pretty clear. We make our way out towards New Mexico and Arizona. That all looks pretty good too. I'm sure the highs are going to be around 100 degrees or so in Arizona, which is typical for this time of year. Southern California and the Gulf Coast, they've been doing good, man. Hopefully they're not having any droughts because we haven't seen too much weather activity out west on the West Coast. But the northern states as well looking pretty clear. We go up towards British Columbia. I never do Alaska. Let's look at Alaska. Alaska's always cold up there. That's my take on it. I've never been. You guys that have been there, I'm sure you say different. But I don't know. The further north you go, it's not for me. I'd like to be close to the equator, as most of you know. Make our way down under. Looks like down around Melbourne, points on Tasmania, and into New South Wales and parts of South Australia. What is that? Adelaide. They're getting some nasty weather there. Sean and them, I was texting with Sean earlier this morning, and looks like they got some high clouds and probably getting some rain. It is winter there, though, so it's that time of year. Although their winters aren't anything like what we get, at least here in the Northeast. But it does get cold, gets down to the 30 degree Fahrenheit at night. And you know how that goes when it rains. It can produce black ice and all that. It's not fun, especially when you're driving. So make our way into Eastern Europe, over to Romania. That's looking pretty clear. We get a few spot showers here and there, but for the most part, it looks good. And Mediterranean's looking beautiful as always. For the most part, they just enjoy good weather there. I got a good friend in Cyprus. You can see down here, Dawn and her husband Mike. I hope they're doing okay. I know they both have been dealing with some health issues as well, so hopefully they're good. And then we make our way up over into the UK and England. Southend-on-Sea, where our good friend Pete is looking fantastic. So it looks like another beautiful summer day there for them. So that'll do it. That's what's happening around the world for weather. And I hope wherever you are, the weather is doing fantastic. Only 12 in the house today. I'm surprised. I thought we'd have a little bit more, but I appreciate the 12 that are here with us. Don't forget to share us out. Maybe we can draw a few more people in, but I didn't. I had a problem last night. We'll talk about this for a minute. Not me, like particularly, but we switched over to Starlink. Got rid of Comcast. You've heard me talk about that in the past. Starlink had a worldwide outage yesterday afternoon. It lasted a few hours. And I was trying to post the live stream for this morning, just using my phone, using the Verizon account that we have. And it was having trouble posting it. And I was unable to post it to Facebook. I usually get it posted to Facebook, but it did not post. So we're on just YouTube this morning. So that could be account for the low numbers this morning. But it is early in the morning too. I know a lot of people, especially when you get outside of the Eastern Standard Time, everybody's sleeping still. No, it wasn't just you, Didi. It was worldwide, everywhere. Apparently, it even affected the troops in the Ukraine. They're obviously fighting a war over there with Russia, and it affected their troop movements in that, because a lot of technology is supported by Starlink. And yeah, it was a worldwide outage. We thought it was us at first too. I'm out there and it's saying align your Starlink, and I'm out there and I'm like, this doesn't make sense. It's telling me to align it in a totally different direction. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm scratching my bald head. I don't know what's going on. I finally threw my hands up. I'm like, what the hell? And then, of course, it takes my wife. She's Sherlock Holmes. She gets on the internet and she goes, it's a worldwide outage. So something happened. I don't know if they had a cyber attack or what. We'll probably never know. But either way, we lost our coverage for a little bit. And, that happened all the time when I had Comcast. That was a daily occurrence. But that's the first time this has ever happened since we had Starlink. So I still like them. And, of course, there's people out there. We were looking at X and Facebook, and people were complaining, oh, my God, I want a refund. And really? How many outages have you ever had with Starlink? I never had. And this was a worldwide thing. So, yeah. Stop your complaining. Good Lord. It's technology. And here's another thing. Maybe I should do it as one man's opinion.
One man's opinion.
What grinds my gears are people that they complain about losing the internet for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Good Lord, people, what did we do before we had the internet and all of this stuff? When we had those things on the wall, you had to dial, remember that? I mean, what did we do? We used to talk to each other, and we used to go out as kids and play outside and socialize other than staring at something all day. You go into restaurants and you go to places, wherever you go, you see people, even adults, got their face buried in here. And there's like 6 people at a table and their faces are buried in their phone. Before all that, we used to be able to talk to each other and hang out and have a good time and laugh and tell jokes. And so losing the internet is not the end of the world. It ain't the end of the day. We survived without it. And when there's outages and things like that, I think we can survive. We can survive a little bit, an hour or two without that. So crazy. John, remember dial-up internet? I was talking about before that, but yeah, remember the modems? They made all the noise and everything. You've got mail. Was that AOL? They're still around apparently, but I don't know what kids of today would do if the infrastructure went down for a couple of days. They'd go out of their mind. I think every parent should take at least one day and take the phones away from the kids and do something together with them. Play a board game, go somewhere, go to a museum or something. Put the phone down, take it away from them. The kids aren't paying for it. You're paying for it. Take the phone away and go to a museum, play a board game, go to a movie, do something other than bury your face in this flipping device that's making us antisocial. So there you go. That's a public service announcement.
One man's opinion.
All right, enough of that. One man's opinion. Let's do this.
This Week in History.
This Week in History brought to you by the new Astute Tourist and Cup of Joe Live swag. Send me an email at theastutetourist@gmail.com and let me know if you'd like something, and we'll work out a price and a shipping price and that, and I'll get it out to you as quick as we can. But we're making our own swag here, as we talked about, so There you go. All right, today is July 25th, and we'll turn the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way back to the year 1834, where English romantic poet and literary critic Samuel Taylor Coleridge died. Sorry to hear about that. Over 100 years ago, or almost 200 years ago. 1868, the U.S. Congress formed the Wyoming Territory. Welcome to the U.S. In 1898, U.S. forces under General Nelson A. Miles invaded Puerto Rico during the Spanish-American War. In 1906, Johnny Hodges, a jazz alto saxophonist who was a featured soloist in Duke Ellington's orchestra, known for his brilliant improvisational sense of composition, was born in Cambridge, Massachusetts. In 1919, a member of the Foreign Ministry of the newly formed Soviet government, Lev Karakhan, issued the Karakhan Manifesto, in which he offered to relinquish all Soviet claims to the special rights and privileges in China won by the Russian Tsarist government. In 1952, Puerto Rico attained its own government as a Commonwealth of the United States, which it continues to enjoy today. In 1965, at the Newport, the Rhode Island Folk Festival, American singer and songwriter Bob Zimmerman, better known as Bob Dylan, initially as an acoustic guitar, he went to electric. The controversial performance is considered one of the most pivotal moments in the history of rock and roll. And I was only 1 year old, but reports of it after, people were dumbfounded. What the heck? How could he do this? He's a folk singer with an electric guitar, with an acoustic, and now he's gone to electric. Well, it really didn't change anything, did it? In 1978, Louise Brown, the first human conceived using in vitro fertilization, was born in England. In 1984, Soviet cosmonaut Svetlana Yevgenievna Savitskaya, there you go, became the first woman to walk in space. In the year 2000, a Concorde supersonic airplane, Air France Flight 4590, crashed outside Paris, killing all 109 people on board and 4 others on the ground. The event was believed to have been hastened the end of the Concorde operations 3 years later, which that's crazy, because I think we should bring back supersonic jets. You could travel from New York to, I think, England in under 3 hours. So crazy. We need to bring back the supersonic airplanes. In 2007, Indian lawyer and politician Pratibha Patil was sworn in as the president of India, becoming the first woman to hold the office. In the featured event today, near Niagara Falls on this day in 1814, British troops commanded by General Phineas Rale thwarted the invasion of Canada by a U.S. force under General Jacob Brown in the Battle of Lundy's Lane during the War of 1812. Feature biography today, Thomas Eakins, American painter, was born July 25th, 1844. His birthday is tomorrow, apparently. I don't know why that says that. It says July 25th, but he died June 25th, 1916, at the age of 71 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And on this day, born in 1894, Walter Brennan, American actor, real famous. Walter Brennan was in a lot of Western movies with John Wayne, and I think Gene Autry, and I think he was in the TV show. There was a TV show there, the Real McCoys. I think that was Walter Brennan. So happy birthday to him. Again, in 1894, Gavrilo Princip, the Slavic nationalist, was born. In 1920, Rosalind Franklin, a British scientist, was born. 1941, Emmett Till, American murder victim. And in 1954, Walter Payton, American football great, was born. So there you go. That's your history for today. Hopefully you've learned something. And I know I do every day, and I like to learn. I love my history. And there you have it. Yep, the real McCoys, Aaron says. Good, I got that right. Walter Brennan, yep. He had a crazy voice in that, but he always played like the old in the westerns. He was like the old curmudgeon, the old minor 49er type character. He was like the sidekick to the sheriff or something like that. Yeah, a real American icon, really, in the movies. Walter Brennan, happy birthday to him. So there you go. Let's see. Billy is here from Bear Manola. Good morning, Billy. It's good to see you. Anybody else come in that we missed? Eddie Lugo is here. Eddie Lugo Studios. Good morning to you, Ed. It's good to see you. And there you go. Thank you, Scott. Scott's got the my email up there. We'll eventually have a store. Once I have one now on YouTube, but it features all the substandard stuff. So Debs S and the Pug Brent, the Pug Brennan, and the Pug Mama Quilter. Love Walter Brennan, right? Yeah, me too. What was Blazing Saddles? The guy that was up on the roof and the bell kept ringing, and he's like, "Oh, the sheriff is near." You know, that's kind of like the satirical version of the Walter Brennan character in the movies. Yep, his authentic frontier gibberish. That was a great movie, but there you go. Billy's says they did a ultrasound on Wednesday. Haven't heard anything back from them. Maybe no good news is good. No news is good news. Yes, indeed, Billy, it is. And I hope you're doing well. And I hope you feel better soon. John, is that how you say your name? I've been saying it wrong all this shit. For sure. Let's look at some cruise news today. Let's see. Today, yesterday, the Carnival Panorama is to continue its year-round service on the West Coast. Carnival Cruise Line announced today that the Carnival Panorama will continue its year-round deployment from Long Beach, California. According to the press release, the 2019 built ship is scheduled to continue offering week-long cruises to the Mexican Riviera. So if you guys are on the West Coast and you like the Panorama, there you go. They're going to continue. Explorer showcases Caribbean sailings on board Explorer 1 and Explorer 2. Explorer Journeys have highlighted festive Caribbean journeys aboard Explorer 1 and Explorer 2. The year end over Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Eve. The company said in a press release that the itineraries include festive feasts and gala dinners, rituals such as crafting gingerbread houses. Well, that's exciting. And ocean-inspired wellness experiences that focus on gratitude and intention setting. I like that. I like the gratitude and intention setting. Gingerbread houses, okay. I don't go on a cruise to build gingerbread houses, but hey, maybe you do. Maybe that's what you like. Holland America Line announced an evolution of its onboard entertainment experience, which will be rolled out across the fleet now through next year. The enhancements include more live music, revitalized world stage productions, immersive cultural programming, and a new entertainment team structure. Our live music is second to none, and guests have asked for more. So we're delivering on this with high energy, more authentic local music, and more variety in the entertainment on every sailing, said Michael Smith, Senior Vice President of Guest Experiences and Product Development for Holland America. Has anybody sailed Holland America? I have not. Disney Fantasy embarks on a repositioning cruise to Northern Europe. They're setting sail from Barcelona today, and this was, I believe, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. To reposition in Southampton, England. Head of a series of cruises in Northern Europe, the Open Jaw itinerary features visits to destinations in Portugal and Spain, such as La Coruña and Vigo. Before arriving in the United Kingdom, the 7-night cruise also includes a stop in Lisbon, as well as 3 days at sea. Have any of you guys done any been on a repositioning cruise? I know that I think Scott McNeil has done some, right? Leave out of Florida and then they go to like Spain and stay there and fly home, kind of a thing. I could be wrong. But, I'd like to try that. Virgin's Brilliant Lady enters dry dock ahead of maiden cruise. Its newest ship, the Brilliant Lady, is getting ready to welcome its first guest later this year. The vessel recently underwent a dry dock at the Fincantieri shipyard in Palermo, Italy, as the company prepares for the ship's first cruise, which is scheduled in early September. The 110,000-ton ship is currently undergoing final touches ahead of its inaugural cruise, a 5-night voyage to Bermuda. I'd like to try out Virgin. There's no kids allowed on those, right? So there you go. There's some cruise news for you today. So, Marjorie Ambrose is in. Good morning, Marjorie. It's good to see you. Hi, and good evening. Well, good evening. Are you somewhere where it's nighttime? I see she corrected herself. Good morning. Maybe she was up all night for Thirsty Thursday and it still feels like the evening. I don't know. Jesse James and West Coast Chapters have bailed on Long Beach, California, but Carnival Panorama? Nope. There you go. Jesse James, haven't heard from him in a while. Even if I have to take you, you'll only be like 7:30 getting to work. Or be like 7:30 getting to work. 30 minutes later. That was for Dwayne. I love that. Isn't it funny when you go to text somebody and you text the wrong person? That's the oops, that was meant for someone else. Sorry. What time is it? It is 6:55. Man, an hour goes by quickly. I've been carrying the show solo today, which is how I started out in this business. We got 16 in the house. Don't forget to hit that like button and share us out. Tell all your friends. Tell all your friends about the Astute Tourists. We are still here. We are live, and like Nightbot says, we don't stink. Nope, we don't stink. What's everyone doing for the weekend? You guys got any good plans? Are you barbecuing? Are you hanging out with family? Are you going anywhere fun? Are you working? I look better early in the morning to you. I'm actually feeling better these days too, Marjorie. So, good morning. Kathy Fowler is here. Auntie Kathy is with us. Good morning. Just woke up. Nice to see you as well, Kathy. You're looking fantastic this morning. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. How's Uncle Brian doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Kids and the grandbabies and everybody are good. Kevin is here. Word up, Kevin. Good to see you from Tuber Chat. Thanks, buddy. And look who's here. Matt from Backlash Fisherman. Matt, I ran out of blanks, so I did get your message, but I don't have any blanks, and I need to get to the store, so I'll take care of you, my brother. Whoa. What's going on here? Cup of Jack. You got the wrong show, pal. Wife says she's tired of smelling the sulfur smell. She has me taking Gas X, Tums, and Pepto-Bismol. Yeah, geez. Oh, good Lord. They're doing good. Shared on Reddit. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. Did I miss Gavin? I see Gavin's name. Well, Gavin, if you're here, brother, good. Thank you. Matt just got home from work. You've been delivering geriatrics. I remember working those night shifts. I worked 24 hours. Dee should be on her way home soon. I have to get some party stuff out of storage for my niece. Haven't been in the restaurant supplies in over a year. There you go. So that's something you're doing this morning. Going back to Tuber Chat. If you guys haven't been over to Tuber Chat, check out Kevin's live streams. He's all about connecting you with other content creators and other YouTubers. He's dedicated his whole channel to that, and he does a fantastic job He's awesome. So somebody want to drop, Kevin, if you want to put in hashtag PMA, it'll drop your link. That way people can go over and get connected with you. The next time you do your live stream, they can go over. He features channels throughout his show, and he'll get you connected, and that way it'll help your channel grow for sure. I met Kevin a few years ago, and he had definitely helped us out, and he continues to be an integral part in helping the growth of content creators here on YouTube. So go over and check out Kevin at Tuber Chat, and you won't be sorry. So, all right, man. Good night. You have a good night, buddy. Hopefully you didn't work too hard and have too many nasty calls. 3 geriatrics and 1 21-year-old. Yeah, I get it. Been there too. All right, so we're just about at the hour mark. I appreciate you guys for coming in. It is Friday, and at some point we're going to get back to it. Monday, I think Cup of Joe Live will be on Monday morning at 6 a.m. I don't have to be into the city until, I don't know, noontime or so. So it's actually a later appointment. So we will have a Cup of Joe Live on Monday. As far as I know, there will be match game tonight, I think at, and I'm going to get the times wrong. I know I will. Is it 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? Maybe 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go over to Controversial Cruising. Check out his schedule, but Scott will be having a match game tonight. It's a hilarious good time, and if you haven't been over there for one of his shows, you gotta go over. Scott's one of the busiest guys on YouTube, and he's a good friend of ours and a good friend of the channel, so make sure you go over and check him out. Eddie Lugo's coming up right after the show here, and then see me traveling at 8 o'clock, and then at 8:30, I believe Mr. Chet from Sea Lake Journeys, he'll be doing his Freaky Friday show. So go over and check them out. So that's the rest of the schedule today. But we'll go over to Eddie Lugo's right after this, and then like I said, match game. Nothing really happening for me. It's the same old thing. Hanging out at home, maybe doing some sublimation, and gonna go for a walk at some point this morning. Hope you guys all have a great day, rest of the day, a great weekend. It is the weekend. Don't forget PMA, Positive Mental Attitude. PMA will save your day. It'll save your week. It'll save your life. And when I tell you that it'll save your life, trust me, believe me, I know firsthand that it works. Have a positive mental attitude today and every day. Push out any negative thoughts, which is negative energy, which is no good for you. It'll make you sick, make you angry. It's not good. Stay positive today and every day, and it'll definitely change your life. Try to make a difference in somebody's day today. All you have to do is look at somebody, make eye contact, and smile. That's all. You'll pass on that positive energy to them. We all have stories. Sometimes those stories are not so good, and you can change somebody's outlook on the day for the better. All you have to do is smile, shake a hand, say a kind word, and if somebody is inclined, give them a hug. Hugs go a long way, and you pass on that positive energy from you to them. So help out a person, be kind. We're only here on this planet for a short time. It takes each and every one of us to keep us all going through this world. So make sure you do that. If you see the men and ladies of the police department, the fire department, our EMS and healthcare workers, and especially our nurses are there for us. If you've ever been to the doctor's office, which I'm sure we all have, but if you've ever spent any time in the hospital, our nurses are there every day for us, helping us, keeping us healthy, keeping us from being afraid, doing the things that nobody else wants to do. Trust me. It can be disgusting and nasty in the hospital. And our nurses are there for us each and every day. So thank a nurse. They are great people. And if, again, anybody in emergency services and first responders, thank them. And last but not least, good morning to Bruce from Ocean Travel. Good early morning to you, sir. It is, let's see, what time is it? It's 7 o'clock, so it's early there. It's only, what, 4 a.m.? You're up early, sir. But I appreciate you stopping in. Don't forget to hit the like button. Last but not least, our veterans. Make sure that you, if you see our veterans, thank them. The veterans past, present, and future. We love our veterans that are out there every day on that proverbial wall protecting us, protecting our liberties and freedoms, the old red, white, and blue. And God bless them. I want to salute our veterans, salute our flag. I love my country. I love my flag. I love our veterans. God bless America. God bless all of you guys in the chat. And I hope you have a great weekend. Remember, don't take anything for granted because things can change. I've been watching that man in the Man in the High Castle, Philip K. Dick story. They adapted it for television back in 2018, 19. Don't take anything for granted. Believe me, things can change very quickly. I love you guys. I appreciate you sticking with me. If you didn't hit the like button yet, hit it on the way out. I want to wish everybody happy Friday and a great weekend. My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist. I want to wish you peace and love. We're going to go over to Eddie Lugo's right after this. So we'll see you Monday morning at 6 a.m. for Cup of Joe Live. Bye-bye.
Hit the back.